Hello again, YouTube. This is Akoto Derek from ScreamingEagleAirsoft.com, and we're going to do a review today on the AGM MP007, which is as commonly known as the German World War II MP40 submachine gun. Okay, this gun was used throughout the war, usually by officers and non-commissioned officers. This version here has the folding stock if you want a better grip on it. I do want to point out that, remember, as in most submachine guns, you don't want to grab the magazine. That's definitely going to affect your loading of your BBs into your chamber. You do not want to grab forward. On this gun you can, it's not going to overheat, but on the real thing, this part of the barrel would be warm, hot. There is a grooved segment right here where you were supposed to rest your hand, and plus it's the center of balance, so it makes it easier to carry this way. What I tend to do is bring my elbow in, press it against my gut, and I've got a pretty good sight picture right here. It makes this weapon almost weightless. This weapon is not weightless. This weapon is metal, and so it weighs quite a bit. But right here, it makes it a lot easier to manhandle. Okay, this is the AGM MP007. MP007 submachine gun. But we know it as the MP40. Machine pistol, 1940. Okay, what we're going to do now is show you where the magazine release is. Magazine release is this button right here. It pulls the magazine out. Now, as you know, the AGM Sten uses the exact same magazine. I mean, if you've got the Sten in this gun, you don't need to get any additional magazines. These magazines are identical. 55 round magazines, low cap. If you notice on the magazine well, it's kind of flared, okay? That makes it for putting your magazine in a lot easier, you know? Also remember that, you know where your BBs feed, they feed closest to you when you load it in, so you don't get them backwards. Just makes it easier to remember. Okay, on this gun, you have a hop-up. The hop-up is hidden underneath this plate right here. The bolt right here pulls that open, and then you can see, or you can't see, you can see there's a little bar here. All the way forward is normal, and all the way back is max hop. Okay? Seal that up. The stock. There is a button right here. When you press it, it releases the stock. Folds out, locks into place, and then you can flick that. There you go. Okay, selector lever. Here's a selector lever. You should have semi-automatic fire right there. You should have full automatic fire right there. There is no safe. Semi, full. We're going to test that theory out in a minute. Iron sights. The iron sights do not move on this weapon. Okay, you have a flat bar, a small notch, and then you've got the ring sight post right there. It is stamped steel. There is a sling mount on the curve right here. There's also a sling mount in the front right there. Both very sturdy, will support the weight of the gun. Okay, let's see what else. The orange tip is the standard AGM. This is the same tip that I saw on the MP44. The pistol grip, okay, it feels good. You know, it's kind of grooved so that you can get a good grip on it. It feels good in my hands. I don't have a problem. Now, a myth, see, I had not really played with one of these before. I thought this thing was a short gun. You know, I said, hey, you know, it's a submachine gun, it's going to be short. Well, With it fully extended, it's actually just as long as my Thompson. My Thompson's not a short weapon, and this thing is just as long as the Thompson with the stock fully extended. Okay, okay, let's see what you get in the box, because you get more than a gun and a magazine. You get a manual, both in English and in Chinese. Talks about safety, the hop up, how to clean, where to put the magazine, how to change the battery, and so forth and such not. For some reason, I found this kind of interesting. The CM28 AK-47 has a two possible battery configurations. You can have a small type battery, like the one that comes with the MP40, or it could have a stick battery. The stick battery is used above the receiver when you have a folding stock like this on the AK-47. When you have the full stock, you just put the small type battery in the stock. For some reason, on this manual, I don't know if you can see that, it talks about the CM, let me see if I can see that, there you go. It talks about the CM28 and the two types of battery, the stick, I don't know, are they in cahoots? Okay. And why that would be in this manual, I don't know. But, okay, that's enough on the manual. It does come with a unjamming / cleaning rod. It comes with a pack of fairly nice BBs. I'm thinking these are 20s actually. AGM does always include a Speedloader, and their Speedloaders are the best on the market as far as I'm concerned. These things are nice and thick plastic and very sturdy. I have about 100 different Speedloaders from different companies, and I think AGM is the best. It has a charger, and it has the battery. Now this battery is not charged. I do have another battery that I have charged, the one I use in my Thompson. Ta-da! Okay. How do you put in the gun? Well, this has an upper and lower receiver that needs to be, okay, this is just a little bit too low. Let's go a little bit higher. There we go. This has an upper and lower receiver that you separate. To separate it, first of all, I'm going to get this out of my way because that's just in my way. There is a knob right here. All that knob is a spring. You just pull it down, and when you do that, the front half and the back half separate. So here we go. Let's see if I mess this up. Pull it up, pull it down. Okay, did you see me separate that? Okay, comes apart. Okay, you've got the upper and the lower. Okay, the gearbox is here, which I find is kind of unusual a little bit. Normally gearboxes are, you know, you got the motor here and you got the gears right here. Well, the motor's here, and the gearbox is here. It's very, very cool setup. Okay, let's plug this bad boy in. And let's see how I can put this in without messing everything up. Well, it seems to be in. The wire seemed to be good. Okay, so now I need to, when I slide this thing together, this back of the upper receiver needs to go under this lip here, and this little retaining bar needs to go where that, underneath the gearbox, where this spring-loaded tabby thingy will be able to hook onto that loop. Okay, so let's see if I can get this back in. Looks like I'm doing pretty good. Okay, now it's not going to go together because I haven't pulled on the springy tabby thingy. There you go. And now, ta-da, it's in. Okay, Let's put this thing on whatever setting that is, which I think it's semi. That's straight up and down. Okay, and then, yep, that's semi. And then let's put it all the way flat, and let's see if it fires full auto. Full auto, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna load the magazine, we're gonna chrono it, and then we're gonna shoot some targets. All right, this is the AGM MP40. I'm using 20 grams and 0.20s, and I'm gonna fire it in semi-automatic, and let's just look at the FPS. Now we're going to fire full auto. Got to put, what, 10 rounds through there to get this thing to register? That thing fires fast. 12.42. I don't know what that comes out to rounds per minute, but that is a lot. Okay, and this is only with an 8.4 volt battery. Try again. .5. That's awesome. Let's shoot some targets. All right, I got a fully loaded magazine, and I'm going to shoot at that target at 50 feet with the MP007. I keep saying MP007, we all know it's an MP40. At that target right there. And let's see how well I do. Standing position, 20s. Semi-automatic. Okay, there is a lot of wind. Let me zoom that in so you can kind of see where the rounds are impacting. Okay. Let's try again. Standing position. Okay. Full auto. Now, I've not changed magazines. Remember, this magazine only has 55 shots. And I should say it has 0. Okay, it was not jammed. It was, there was 1 round left in the magazine. There's nothing in the barrel, but it wouldn't load that last round in the magazine. I don't know if the spring's not, you know, going to push it out enough or what, but I reloaded the magazine and we're going to go. I like the gun so good, I'm going to shoot a second magazine. Full auto. Standing position. Okay. You see the wind. Whoops, I hit the camera. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, that's the AGM MP007, the MP40, and you can pick that up at screamingeagleairsoft.com. We really appreciate you coming out and checking out this video. Thank you.